A bunch of guys were texting me, Giannis and K Mid, they both texted me the day I got drafted. When they texted me, it was short. It was just, welcome to the city, welcome to the team. And they both said it's time to win. Like, the goal is a championship here. So that was a message to me, and I just said, yeah, it's just time to get to work. So, and, there are guys here, Dante, Pat, and K Mid are here now, and, I've worked out and seen them work out, and I've talked to them a bunch. So it's been really good. Everybody here, the whole staff, the team, everybody's been super welcoming. And, it says a lot about, being a Milwaukee Buck.
Jordan, a big congrats to you and your family, and welcome to Milwaukee and the NBA. Everybody reacts differently when they hear that signature NBA jingle and then their name shortly after that. What type of thoughts filled your head the moment you realized, okay, I've actually been drafted?
Um, it was a lot of emotions for sure. It was kind of like a surreal moment. I was somebody who didn't have like a easy path here necessarily. I wasn't like highly ranked. I was in college for 3 years. Um, so I really had to work for a lot of it. It just showing like a lot of hard work is paying off. So it was exciting not only for me and my parents and the people who've seen like the whole journey. So man, it was surreal and just super happy to finally hear my name and be coming to a city like Milwaukee. So.
You've probably gotten a ton of texts and congrats. Out of those messages, which ones have stood out to you?
Obviously, I would say, I said earlier, Giannis texted me, Khris from Middleton texted me. I talked to, Horst and Coach Bud. They called me the same night. But besides that, I think it was just, I was with my family, so I didn't get texts from them, but they were all there. I think it was just big being with them. And then same thing, there were a few of my teammates from Louisville and my coaches. The people that really have been there the whole time and then seen it is, those were kind of like really meaningful texts because they've seen all the hard work that I kind of put into to get to where I'm at. So.
And you talked about the fact that you're hoping to help spread the floor. You feel like that could be one of the things that you could contribute right away. Your last year at Louisville, you averaged over 40% from the three-point line, and you're in the right place, right? You're with a Bucks team who likes to say, let it fly. You got daylight, put it up. But what do you think you're going to have to do in order to be able to contribute the way you want to? What kind of work are you going to have to put in?
It's gonna be. First, I'm gonna have to prove myself, every day in practice. And really, really just listen to what I'm being told to do. You can't get lost in trying to be somebody you're not. So really, just listening. I'm a coach's son. I've been around it my whole life, so I know how that works. Just do what you're told to do, and just try your best to play a role at the highest level you can. So if I do that, I'm sure everything will work out as well as staying in the gym and putting in a ton of work on my own. So I've always been like that. I'm going to be in the gym on my own. Now it's just about getting on the court and putting it to use. So.
What kind of work ethic and drive can the organization expect from you? I know you're no stranger to hard work. You got recognized as the most improved player during your time in the ACC, but what would you tell the organization about your work ethic?
I think I take a lot of pride in how hard I work. I've never even been like MVP, even though I was an All-American this year. Like I've never been like an MVP even in high school. So I've literally been getting most improved awards like forever. So like in high school, I got most improved. I wasn't considered like the best even in Buffalo, I didn't win no player of the year there. So I literally been getting most improved throughout my life. So I guess you can kind of take pride in that. It just shows that you're putting in a lot of work and getting better. So now it's just time to do it another time at the highest level. So I'm gonna put the work in. I don't want to just be somebody who says I'm here. I want to be somebody who actually is playing and is helping the team. So I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to make that happen.
How do you feel? So you're a shooter, you like to put them up. How do you feel about that NBA three-point line? It's different than college.
Yeah.
Those few feet make a difference.
Yeah, it's definitely different. The thing about me is I took a lot of those in college just because of how I was guarded. Not a lot of people were letting me get regular college threes. It was very rare. I was being boxed and one, face guarded, sometimes double teamed. So it was crazy. But a lot of the threes I took were really deep and really contested a lot of the time. So, it's something I've gotten used to, and I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable shooting from really anywhere. So I'm just, like I said, I'm gonna stay in the gym and just make sure everything is good. But I'm sure my shot will be all right. So
Good to hear. This year's draft class had 8 players of Nigerian descent, you being one of them. You played on the national team. What was it like for you to see that kind of representation on the NBA's one of their biggest stages?
it was huge. Obviously my dad was a coach of the national team the past few years. He's still going to be coaching, coming up, and it's just crazy to see. It's big for the country. Not a lot of It's good for a lot of kids to see that, like see people of Nigerian people make it, Africans making it. All it takes is, like, the potential is there. It's just about the work and having the opportunity. Not a lot of people get the opportunity that people over here get. So it's just about that outreach, getting some of that outreach, getting some of those kids into the right situations, and really anything can happen. So I know the Africans over there, not only in Nigeria, everywhere, want to work and play basketball. I know they love the sport. I've been over there, I've seen it firsthand. So, it's really big for not only the country but the continent. It was huge. So, hopefully, it can continue moving forward.
I don't mean to break up the party here because you have a lot to celebrate, but training camp is only a few days away.
Yeah.
And it's so unique, this draft class. You guys don't have a ton of time. How do you feel about the turnaround?
For me, it's exciting. Like, I'm ready to get to work. I've been working out in the same place for the past like 8 months, so it's good to finally be here and work. Um, it's a quick turnaround, but like I said earlier, everybody here has made it super, easy, and it's very comfortable for me, and it's been good. And I'm sure that, moving forward on the court is going to be tough. I know, being a rookie and everything, but everything off the court has been good. Uh, so that makes it a lot easier to perform on the court. So I'm sure it's going to be good.